HefTV. YouTube.com/HefTV.
Isn't it possible I'm just a person? I'm none of those labels. Maybe I'm just a person. A person just as important and as valid as anybody else that's calling me that shit, or anybody else that's fucking posting that shit in the comment section. Just as important as valid as the person who's watching this goddamn video right now. Maybe we're all equal. Maybe we're all just as fucking sane. Maybe we're just fucking crazy people walking around in a world that doesn't make any sense, trying to make fucking sense of it, just trying to minimize the damage to you and everybody else. Maybe that's what I am. Maybe I'm none of those fucking labels. Maybe I'm just an empathic, kind, caring person who's trying to make sense of this crazy fucking world.
Top of the morning to you, YouTube. It's your buttery voiced host, HefTV, coming at you, and it means it's podcast day. And this doesn't feel right. There's something. Where the hell is Mike? I tried calling him earlier. No, I got this. Hold on.
Huh.
Yeah. Sorry. I hated to do that.
Sorry, the line at Dunkin' Donuts took forever.
No, I know. I had to snap you out of that, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you bringing a coffee for everybody. Fast travel. So, of course, joined by me as always is this guy.
Tumbles.
And finally, back after a little bit of a hiatus here is our good buddy, Millennial Mike. Since he never introduces himself.
Yep.
Boy, we've got some fun stuff to talk about today. But first and foremost, I want to give a super amount of love to a really, really special lady, Katie from Beyond Seattle Eats. She's on YouTube. If you guys have not seen her channel, she is the sweetest, nicest person in the world. She has a ton of phenomenal food challenge videos on her channel. She is so nice, and she gave us a lot of love last night in the chat. And she listens to the podcast and the channel. So, Katie, this one's for you. We're super appreciative of you. If you guys, again, if you haven't seen her channel, go check her out at Beyond Seattle Eats, where she is the world's okayest competitive eater. That is quite the title.
Okay.
That's a quote from her.
That's right on her thing. She's the world's okayest competitive eater.
I mean, hey,
Everybody's got to be the okayest at something.
Yeah.
And so super shout out to Katie and Beyond Seattle Eats. We love you. Thank you so much for all the love and for all the support that you show. Let's see. That being said, we have a few things to talk about today. Let's start with Tumbles has an interesting story.
Oh my God.
To tell us. And he started telling me last night, and I was like, why don't we save this for the podcast?
I'm gonna shock the both of you. So there was this guy who worked at where I work at. He used to work there. There's a day he came in, he was drunk, called the police on himself, they showed up, he became combative, and they tased him and tackled him down the flight of stairs leading into our,
in the basement?
Yeah.
They took him down the basement stairs?
Yeah.
That's a hard fall. Those are
Right?
some steep stairs, and that's like
Right?
an earthen ground down there.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like one of those Evil Dead cellars kind of deals where it's just like creepy, man. It just looks like it's literally just earth and rock and stuff. It's all creeps.
And, so, fast forward to about maybe a week ago, someone that I work with was telling me about him and told me what had happened. So apparently, recently he punched a cop. Now,
just like out of the blue, was like walking down the street, saw a cop and nothing.
I don't know. I don't know the whole story, but I do know that he punched a cop, and then he served or paid whatever it was, or I have no idea what comes when you hit a cop.
A charge.
Probably, I would assume
a lot of negative attention from the police.
Apparently he did something recently, though, that is getting him a ton of jail time. Try and guess the years.
Are we talking football numbers here?
Yeah.
He's getting his boots smoked?
Yep.
Alright, so minimum or maximum am I guessing on? Or just roundabouts?
Roundabouts.
I'm going to go 23 years.
50 to life.
I was way off.
For punching the cop?
No,
for something else?
For something else, and
You don't know what
I
the
was
charges
never
are?
told what he did to do that.
Do you know his actual name?
I do.
All right, hold on a second, because we're going to look him up on arrests.org. courtesy Joe Guerrero from After Prison Show.
APS.
APS for life, son.
Yeah.
All right, so we don't have the time to do this. So we're just gonna figure that out later, and we'll get back to you on it. But that's insane. So it's like 50 to life he's looking at. That's some serious shit.
Yeah, that's like, it's like, damn, I know you do not get that when you punch a cop.
No.
You probably get that if you murder the cop.
Yeah, yeah, because New York doesn't have the death penalty. Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah,
that is insane. And Mike, we've missed you. That is all.
Right.
We've missed you very much.
What's next?
No, it's good to have you back.
Thank you.
You know, I'm glad to see you're doing well. Too bad Alyssa couldn't make it, but special shout out to Alyssa. We love the hell out of you too. We're just giving shout outs all day here on the channel. I'm just kidding. We're not even going to talk about anything.
All right,
I was going to sit here and
subscriber list.
we're just going to give shout outs to everybody. Just shout outs to everybody. That's it.
I'll do one. Shout out to the man behind the camera. Because of him giving our channel a shout out, we got new people on board.
New behind the camera?
Yeah, it's this ASMR thing.
That's solid. Well, shout out. Everybody new. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. This is kind of like one of the things we do. If you're a repeat offender, you know what you're in for. So that's, yeah, all right. Anybody else you want to give a shout out to? Mike?
I'd like to give a shout out to my parents for all the love and support that they've given me over the years. Without them, I never would have had this award. Oh no, that's my Emmy award.
No,
Sorry,
that was
I got the wrong speech.
Oh yeah, we weren't gonna give you an Emmy.
What's that?
Nothing.
We were gonna give you your own parking spot.
Yeah,
That's
in the parking lot. Yeah.
I got a parking ticket this morning, actually.
You got a parking ticket? What happened?
In front of my own house.
Wait, you got a parking ticket in front of your own house?
Yeah, I saw when I got in my car.
Did it snow or something?
Is
that what it was?
Yeah,
they got you. Yeah, isn't that ridiculous?
I was just like, what? So we're gonna.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's.
I got
it's
one
right in front of my own house.
Yeah, I got one a couple of years ago. Yeah.
And it wasn't even like a heavy snowfall. We got like what, 2 inches, and it all melted in a couple.
Barely.
Hours.
Yeah. Even that. Yeah. That's ridiculous.
So
I'm sorry to
stupid.
hear that. That's
so stupid.
That's how they get you. I got one, like I said, a couple of years back, and I just was like, fuck it, I'll pay it, because I just don't even want to.
Yeah, it's not.
It's so ridiculous. No, it's only I think like $50, but it's still ridiculous. It's like if it was like several feet, I get it. You know what I mean? And that's how mine was too. There was hardly anything down, and I saw it going to work, and I was like, oh, sweet. I got a ticket.
I'm in the system now.
It's all right. You're a number. Oh, they got you, boy. They got you. They got you. Speaking of numbers, Tumbles is thinking of going to PlayStation 5. I hear tell.
Oh god.
All right.
I don't want to be.
No, before we get into that.
I'm scared.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on everything? Which one are you going to be going out for?
Well, in the 10 years it will be before I get one.
Well, let's say hypothetically, somebody got you one.
Okay, I would probably I would have to do things that I can't say on air for it. But I would probably go with the Xbox, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, I like Microsoft. I like that is to say, I like the Xbox. I think they do some things extremely right. I think PlayStation does some things extremely right. And the only detriment that I can see is that the Xbox One, the new one, isn't going to have any exclusives for like a year or two after its release, which I really don't care about. I'm like, I don't care about exclusive games. I just like games. And if you know what I mean? I don't care.
Never care for any of the exclusives.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, too. It's like, what, are we going to have like a new Halo game? I don't play Halo. Okay, big deal. We're going to have new Gears. No offense, but I don't like Gears. You know, it's not my thing. It's just, and there's no real games enticing me to, I'm just like, it'll be a cool system. I'm glad everything will be backwards compatible because that's super cool. But I think as far as like cloud and streaming and stuff goes, Xbox has pretty much got it nailed. But so I would, if I had my druthers, I would go with Xbox. And I know that's an unpopular opinion around my house. I get Xbox shamed a lot from Tui.
Right.
He's a PlayStation guy.
So, I'm obviously going PlayStation.
Yeah,
I've always
yeah.
been PlayStation. Never really cared for Xbox or anything like that. But so I'm gonna be on PS5.
He's going to be on
Tumbles is gonna be
PS5, yes. Well, in a perfect world, every game will just go cross-platform, and we can all just be one harmonious, awesome ecosystem.
I'm actually against that idea.
You're against crossplay?
No, crossplay like multiplayer games and everything, that's fine. But like as far as exclusives go, I think that's what makes each system unique. And then if every platform had it, it's just what's the sense of having any other console? Like you would only need one ever.
Yeah, I guess that's true. No, I understand that completely, and everybody's entitled to the wrong opinion. So no, that you bring up a good point. I thought you meant like crossplay. I was like, why would you be averse to crossplay? That would be so awesome.
No, there's already few games doing it.
Yeah, but I think it's mostly like PUBG and Fortnite and stuff like that, all the kiddie games. But I mean, I'm hoping like the only one I really want to go cross-platform is Monster Hunter. Or crossplay is Monster Hunter World, because he got me addicted on that, and I would love to play with him and Eddie on that, because they both have PlayStations. Because
I'm a single player, story driven gamer. I like those experiences more than online, and that's just what PlayStation excels at, in my opinion.
Okay, that's fair. What about you, Tom?
I feel like someone's gonna hit me when I say why I'm going PS5.
No. Go on. This is my listening pose. That's how I do my best listening.
This is my listening hand.
Yes.
I honestly, I've always grown up with a PlayStation at home, like the PS1, the PS2, PS3. So actually, the Xbox One was the only Microsoft console that we had in our house, and we had a 360, and that broke because it was pried open with a knife. I won't go into detail about that.
Enough said. Pried open with a knife. You can just let your imagination run with that one.
And I'm just kind of thinking, I'm gonna go back to Sony.
Cool.
The one game that I saw for the PlayStation exclusive was the Predator game, which
that does look pretty cool.
It looks absolutely amazing. Like, I mean, customization of Predator and stuff, and it looks like if I think it's what I think it is, I hope so. It's gonna be like almost like Friday the 13th, with a certain amount with people that your friends that you can play as, or that you can play with, and then one person is the Predator, and it's your job to hunt down the people that are.
Oh, okay. So it'd be like another asymmetrical. Yeah. All right, that's interesting.
So like that aspect is cool, but I mean, all of my friends, excluding Mike, are on Xbox.
You saying excluding me would have to first establish the basis that we're actually friends.
Whoa! Shots fired!
Holy
wow!
Crap.
It looks like it wasn't a physical smack you got, it was just the emotional one. Those hurt worse.
Yeah, I was gonna say, those hurt a lot worse.
To take a step, you have a PC though.
I do. Funny thing about that is I don't game on it, even though I have a bunch of games for it.
Yeah, but you can even use your
Xbox controller, I know.
So it's like you basically already have an Xbox then.
Yeah. And what?
Did you see the point I'm making here?
No, kind of. I have a PC, so...
You have a PC, so you can play the Xbox games and stuff on that, on their servers. So why wouldn't you just get a PlayStation then? Then you actually have the best of both worlds.
Because I don't want to pay 2 subscription fees. One for Xbox Gold and one for PS Plus.
Alright, yeah, that's fair.
Is that fair? This is like, I'm cheap.
That's a good sign.
And it's funny, it's even when I'm, like, when we stream and stuff, which I actually got to get back into. That's one thing that's on the list for things to do this year is I play it on that and I'm like, I'm playing my Xbox on my computer. It's almost redundant in my head. But it's the way it has to be. And especially with single monitor streaming, that is nice. You did
That
too.
was actually the first and last time that I played Outer Worlds.
Yeah, was when you were over here. Yeah, we streamed it that night.
That was the first and last time I played Outer Worlds.
Yep.
Didn't like
Do you
that.
need another monitor?
I don't have another port in the back for it.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's
there's like
like
it's almost like another not USB, like a I'll show you later. It's not the right. It's like the same size, but it's a different kind of doodle. Because I tried to it's a long dumb story, but I only have like one port in the back that could work for it.
You have one HDMI port?
Yeah. Well, and then there's the keyboard and the mouse.
Yeah, well, those are USB.
Then I have one HDMI port.
Doesn't make any sense. All right, well,
I'll show
We'll-
you
we'll get into
when
this
we're done.
after.
I'll show you.
We'll
I'll show
get
you
into
when it's all over and done with, because I know you know more about that than I do. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. And I know Bordel was actually talking about going over to PlayStation 5 as well, which I found interesting because I'm like, all right, so all you guys are jumping ship, huh? It's all right. I'll hold this down. It's all right. As long as I figure if you have a console that you're happy with and you are enjoying it and you're enjoying the games that are on it, it doesn't matter if it's Sony or Xbox, dude. It's personal preference. It's like everything else.
I say that all the time because like some people like they will fight over which is a better console.
Yeah.
Like, physically fight, and it's just like
What's the point? Like,
it's like if you're a gamer, it doesn't matter what console you're on, as long
as you enjoy it.
as long as you're having fun. That's what being a gamer is. Not
I don't like the console wars.
Yeah.
It's like one system's better than the other. They'll both run the same thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just, it comes down to a matter of just which exclusives you like more. Of course, I'm going to defend Sony because like I think that they do better in the single player department, but I will agree that there's Xbox stuff, especially for streaming.
That's what I was saying. Is there's definitely pros to each system. There's like Sony does a lot of things right, and Xbox does a lot of things right, and they're just two different things that they do well. So, and if I always wanted to play, be a heathen and go over to the dark side, I could just go run into Tui's room and play PlayStation. I even have a what do you call it on there? A profile on there. Just never use it. But, to each their own. Why don't you guys let us know in the comments what you're more excited for, the Xbox or the PlayStation 5, or if you don't care, or if you really have your heart set on the Atari VCS. Good on you. Are you a Stadia person? Are you that one person that is still playing Stadia?
the 1%.
Yeah, the 1%.
The 1%.
Yeah, that's a mess. Google Stadia.
I think that's
Plus Spider-Man's on PlayStation. So.
That's true. I have nothing. I can't argue with that.
Which I highly doubt it. But did you guys see the Morbius trailer?
Yeah, I did not. I'm aware of it.
You're aware of it. It's new. It's
It's a vampire.
It's part of Sony's Spider-Man spin-off universe, but even though it might be tied in now because of the trailer. But
Yeah, that's
who
what
knows?
I was seeing little flecklings of that's what was going to
it's
be
so-
little hints at it. I didn't watch
Who
it
knows
just
what's
because I'm
gonna
not.
be that about, but yeah, I thought that would be something that you'd be interested in because it's
Yeah, it's a little. Yeah, I'm not too. If I see it, I'll see it. If it looks interesting enough, Tui will drag me to it, or we'll watch it on the site or something like that. I'll probably end up seeing it.
It's probably a watch on the site. Kind of.
Yeah.
Still think it's worth seeing.
Yeah.
I'm interested in it.
Yeah.
Check if my because I got the first appearance of Morbius a couple years ago. Gonna see if that went up in price at all.
Oh, the comic?
Oops, sorry.
very good.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, that's all right. I always forget you're a collector like that.
Yes, I do like my Spider-Mans.
You do?
Speaking of that, have you oh god, what the hell is the name of that place? Taffel?
Taffel. I
Yeah.
was one of their first customers.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I was like one of the first people to set up a pull list there. So I went in as soon as it opened because now I don't have to. Because I used to go down to Earthworld in Albany, and would spend a lot of money like once every few months getting caught up. But now I just go every week to Taffel.
Where's that?
Earthworld or
Oh no, Taffel.
Taffel? It's right in
Right in the
mall.
mall.
It's, 2 stores down from Marshalls.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
They're a comic store in the mall now?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's awesome. I love the guys there. They're super nice. The owners hooked me up with more times. So.
That's awesome. So shout out to Taffel then, I
So
guess. You did have someone.
There we go.
You did have somebody to shout out.
to
Ah, that's cool. Sponsor us. Somebody give us money.
Even $1.
Even $1.
I'll take a quarter. At
We
this
can like
point.
frame it, and it'll be like the first dollar and
First
only dollar
dollar.
HefTV made, and everybody will
Made
be
in
like, yeah.
makes.
Everybody will have put 33.3 cents into it.
Yay!
A third of that is mine. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what other crazy cool stuff has been going on. Like I said, it's been a few weeks since we've seen you.
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
got pushed back until September.
Yep. It's supposed to come out, April 16th, I think?
Somewhere right around there,
They
yeah.
pushed it all the way back to September 16th.
Yep. And the one that I was actually more bummed about is the Final Fantasy VII
Yeah. Well,
remake. That got pushed back too, till the 10th of April.
Yeah. It's only a month though.
A month and a week.
A month and a week. Yeah.
Who's counting? Me. Which again, PlayStation, and it's not even going to be on any other. It's not going to be on Xbox until I think a year afterwards. But I'll definitely see it in action before that. Cause that's an exclusive that I'm like, okay. Now I got to backpedal a little bit because that is a pretty sweet exclusive game. But I've been waiting for that game forever. For a very long time.
I was thinking about Cyberpunk. They said they weren't bringing it to, or they had no plans to bring it to next gen. But next gen comes out 2 months after that game's released.
Yeah, so it'd be kind of stupid not to.
Well, I mean, they're all gonna have backwards compatibility, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But
Yeah.
I just thought that at this point, just announce that it's gonna be for next gen. Just release it for that.
Might as well.
Launch title.
I'm assuming both of you guys are going to be picking that up, right?
Oh, day one, absolutely.
Nice.
I've waited 8 years for this game.
Really?
Yeah, the teaser was released back in 2012.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the Keanu Reeves one, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting.
I would put money down on pre-order at GameStop, but I have told myself I'm not spending another penny.
No, it'll
on
be out of
this.
business by the time that game comes out.
Wow.
They're
So
doing-
you're saying by September?
No, it's definitely it's either by the end of this year or at this point next year.
Yeah, they're doing terrible.
I think they might do another holiday season and then just that's it after that.
Dude, they're gonna lose so much money this holiday season. If they already
They're
lost,
banking on the next gen systems to keep them going, and I'm like,
That's
I
just
watched-
hardware though.
Yeah.
You have to,
you have to sell the games,
Yeah,
and
you're
you're
gonna
not.
be selling games, accessories, all that stuff. So
I
it will
watched,
definitely help, but
Rich from Review Tech, and he said that the next gen consoles are like killing GameStop.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the things I was thinking about was his video on that.
Yeah.
I really wish I could remember why, but it has something to do with just like the digital and
digital
everything.
age. Especially now, if we're gonna have it's gonna have backwards compatibility with previous generations. No one's gonna want a bookshelf of all their PS3, PS4, PS5 games.
Yeah, exactly.
All digital.
Yep. As he looks over at his Xbox 360 and Xbox One.
No,
I only have one.
I prefer physical media, but I've just gotten to
I-
the point where I'm just home and I want to play something new immediately, and
Yep.
just right there.
And plus,
download
it's
it.
less wear and tear on the optical drive.
Yeah.
It's just like,
You don't have that annoying disc. It's been annoying.
yeah, and then you can just save that for like Blu-rays and stuff.
Yeah.
Or, if you're one of them
Yep.
fancy people that has a Blu-ray player also, good for you. But actually, those are probably pretty cheap these days. But
Probably, I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah. But no, it's fine with me. I don't mind. But yeah, I just want to see GameStop go down.
I do too.
It sounds just terrible, but man, they're awful, man. They're just an awful, awful company.
I think that like the whole of people like corporate getting fired for like the littlest thing, and they're fired on the spot with no reason or insubordination,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's
Greasy.
insane.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, they've had unscrupulous business practices forever. So, it's just a matter of time. I know it's terrible to be, like, watching and waiting for the downfall of people's livelihood, but it's like, you bet on the wrong horse.
Just
and
get
we
my
got-
stuff on Amazon.
And we got Mike here, so I'll ask you the question that I asked Hefty, and Hefty said it's probably a better question to ask you. How is it that if you put money on a pre-order at GameStop, they won't give you your money back?
It's like
They said
30
that-
days. It was a new policy. It was went into effect like two months before I left, I think. Or
What-
that's when I gave a shit
What
about
was the
it. But
policy?
it's just 30 days for. I think it's probably not even that. I could be wrong, but I think it's 30 days money back, and then after that it's just credit that can be used in the store when you cancel it if you don't use it for the game.
That sucks.
Because there was also a thing where if GameStop went down, the money that is on pre-orders will be put onto gift cards and sent right to corporate.
Mhm.
And it's totally legal to do that. Which I think is what... Was that what you were referring to? Yeah.
Yep.
Because that, I don't know how the legality of that works or anything like that.
I don't know.
You don't know either.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, fair enough. But because they don't really tell you all that stuff.
No,
I mean,
know
I
that's
remember
also
when...
legalities and stuff of it.
I remember when you were still there, I was feeding you information about the company that you guys didn't even know yet.
No.
And I was giving you news that was like, by the time I had seen you was days old.
Everything that I've seen watching Camelot's videos and everything that you've told me, I don't find out. I never found out about.
Yeah.
It wasn't until after I left that then I'm seeing reports and everything coming on it because they don't tell us anything.
Yeah. No, that's true, and I always thought that was amusing. I was like, wow, you didn't know this,
Yeah.
and it's like, but then again, why would the company be like, hey, you want to hear how we're being greasy or screwing up now?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and if you guys didn't see last week's podcast, I did link the Cody's video at the bottom about the one with the email from corporate to everybody about how they have to like basically be just super greasy now and like sign you up even if you refuse for a Power Pro card and like not tell you about the $14.99 one and $19.99 one and they keep your $5 and so it's just like what are you're stealing from you're literally stealing from your customers.
They don't care.
No,
Wait,
they don't.
so they're gonna sign you up anyways and charge you the $14.99.
If you want to buy an item in the store, they have to sign you up.
Yeah.
Like you can't leave the store without a card.
Yep. I mean, you could be like, screw you, and then just turn around and walk out without a purchase.
That's
Which
good.
is probably going to happen more times than you think.
Oh, no, I'm sure it's going to happen as much as I think it's going to happen. I want to go there just to do it, even though I have a power-up thing. So, which I'm not even sure how that works, though, because I can't remember the last time I was billed for it. But I still get the damn magazine, so... I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't care. I'm not getting charged for it, so...
Yeah, there you
You
go.
know, somebody is. I don't know who.
Well, it's a
Somebody is.
one-time thing, and then you renew it at the store, but...
Yeah, but I haven't renewed it, and like I should have been up like last April, I think.
Ah, well, just write it out.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I mean, like the magazines are great for like just fodder.
That's what I'm doing. No, I have my insurance card, my credit card.
I was like, oh
I still
man,
have a coupon for like $20 off still.
it's probably no good. Those things are only good for like 30 days. I think.
in points that I can redeem for.
Oh yeah. I have like 39. I just got a email from it the other day. I'm like, I don't care how many points I have. What am I gonna go in there for?
You know, right? We're gonna go in there and buy a pencil.
I'm
They sell
gonna go in there and
pencils.
I think Resident Evil 3 will probably be the last game I pick up there.
Yeah. No, I'll probably buy that digitally too.
I was thinking about it, but I'm just gonna use my points, just get it away, and then that's it.
Well, that's not
Just so I
bad
know
either.
I'm not just like sitting on a coupon.
I liked when they had the catalog of stuff you could just spend your points on.
Right,
Yeah, I was
love
trying to
that.
redeem them for PlayStation currency, and they even got rid of that. So it's literally only coupons that you can use.
Yeah, which is stupid.
I like
As just a-
I mean, I got a ton of stuff in there. The COG tag, I ended up getting those on the rewards catalog.
Yep, my Fallout socks, my Zelda socks. I got through them. Through that. Yeah, they had a lot of cool stuff.
No, they stopped.
And now, and that's why I have like 40,000 points now. Because I just, what am I going to do with them?
Mm.
They're not transferable, unfortunately. So I can't like just be like, here's 40,000 points. Like the Needy Gamers Fund. I'll just like donate to that. I'm like, what charity did you give to? Like, Needy Gamers Fund?
Money for gamers.
Yeah, MFG.
Should we tell Mike a little update on the Miserable Bastards podcast?
Oh, so for Valentine's Day, because that falls on a Friday, and you and Alyssa are a couple, and me and Tumbles are single, it's going to be the Miserable Bastard podcast.
We're going to throw stuff at you.
We're going to throw that chalk heart candy stuff at you guys like the whole time. We love you guys, but we can't let you be happy, so we're just going to throw stuff at you. How dare you guys have bliss and make each other happy?
I'm not the one who has to clean it up, so I'm fine with it.
Oh, I didn't think of that one. No, you do.
Oh, it's on Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're not going to be in town.
It's not going to be in town?
We're going to
there's a place.
That lovers retreat thing.
Oh, yes. Greasy Palm Falls.
Yes.
I've heard about that place. It sounds terrible. I'm not going to lie. It just sounds like nobody wants to go there. It's like, where are you going for the weekend? Greasy Palm Falls. Enjoy. It's like, I might. Please don't sit down. Put a towel down before you get into my car, please. Yeah, so let's see. We're getting some snow tomorrow. Hooray. Couple inches.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, but I mean, you know that. Yeah, I can tell you right now, it's gonna be busy at work today because everyone thinks.
Yeah, they're gonna be flipping out.
As soon as they hear the S word, they just assume that they're not making it to tomorrow. They're going to die in their sleep overnight. So let's get everything today because we'll be snowing in for a week at our house. The 3 inches is absolutely terrifying.
Right, let's see.
Stay in the house for a week and a half.
Actually, that sounds pretty good. Although it probably doesn't pay very well.
No.
Yeah, 1 to 3 inches of snow in the afternoon. Roads will be slippery in the afternoon. Snow, accumulating 2 to 4 inches.
Whoa! Oh my God!
Oh
4.
God! Untreated surfaces will be okay. So it looks like roads are just going to be really slippery, and we're going to get you get a few inches of snow. Nothing crazy.
Oh, 4 inches, dude. I'm going to Walmart tonight. I'm just buying as many shovels as humanly possible.
Like 6.
Yep.
I think that's all. They have like a 6 shovel limit for people.
I don't know, guys. 4 inches sounds like a lot.
It sounds like a lot, but trust me, it's not.
People can make it work.
4 inches is extremely acceptable. Oh yes, I'm not too. I don't know. I just want winter to be over, dude. It's so lame. It's just cold, and even when the sun's out, it's like you're inside and you get up, you're like, oh, the sun's shining. That's awesome. You walk outside and you're like, you can't breathe. Yeah.
So it was this morning.
Yeah, it was
pretty
chilly.
Like, what the shit?
Yeah, but the wind wasn't blowing.
Yeah.
The wind wasn't crazy. If the wind was whipping, boy, that would have been just excruciating. Like yesterday was super windy. We're talking about the weather now. We're just like, hey, how's that local sports team? Like, no, we're not gonna.
They're doing windy.
They're doing windy. Nice. Yeah. So I want to the idea that you had, Mike, was I believe what was it, 5 games?
Of the past decade, yeah. We're a little late for it now in middle of January, but
yeah. Well, we tried to make it work.
You didn't snap me in. That's your fault.
We didn't think of that until Tumble suggested. He was like, "Dude, why don't you do your snap thing?" And I was like,
I initially thought that like if someone snapped, half the population would just disappear.
Which doesn't sound bad either, but we didn't realize that if we just like reconfigurate some stuff that we can like actually just. But it only works on Mike though, and only once. So we wasted it on the podcast. It's like that was one. I can only do it once. But so I hope you guys thought it was worth it with the that amazing magical power I have.
Like works
Top 5 games of the last decade.
Of the last decade? Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about just the 2019 of the last decade.
The whole last decade.
Decade's 10 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, you did go to Shen. Holy crap. So decades, 10 years, right? Hold on.
Hey, look, what's this? Right,
I was gonna say the big hand is the minute hand, right?
My watch says it's 6:20.
Oh my god. So let's see. So favorite ones or least favorite ones?
You can do a list of both if you want. If you have a list of 5 or after.
These ones that we did play.
Not necessarily. Just
Okay.
what your favorite were.
Woo, let's see. Cuphead, because that came out of nowhere.
That did go
And that's a
nowhere.
super sweet game, man. Just aesthetically, musically, there's like it's challenging as hell, but it's still a fun game. And I knew nothing about it until I was working at GameFlop, and then I got the code and was like, yeah.
Nice.
And I was like, oh, this game is really cool. All right, so I'm gonna Cuphead. I'm gonna have to throw Friday the 13th into there because I had an awful lot of fun with that game for an awful long time. And it was, I was super excited for it, and it was just, it's kind of on both lists because of the way it went down. Everything went down. See, that's 2, right? Let's see. What else did I like? Past decades, so since 2010. But that's gonna be tough. We might have to revisit this one. I don't know if I can come up with like 5 on the spot.
Mine is definitely well, Fallout 76.
What a shock! Tumbles is leading with Fallout 76.
I don't know that game now. Has just started Battlefront 2, the one that I think it was Dice and Frostbite, or it just might have been Dice who worked on it. Not the ones that came out for the original Xbox.
Yeah.
Fallout 4. Let's see. Yeah, and yeah, Far Cry 5. I hated number 6. Number 6 was absolute shit and garbage. It was absolutely terrible. And Far Cry 4.
Okay. How about you, Mike?
So all your games of the past decade
We're clumped in the past couple of years, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part.
It's tough to do because you have to go back and like think of ones. Since I'm trying to think
I
like
barely remember what I did yesterday.
I was like Minecraft came out I think for Xbox around the last decade because I remember that was kind of semi new in 2012 to Xbox 360
Yeah, when it came to
because it was
console,
on PC
since like
initially.
20, I think it was 2009.
Yeah, somewhere right around there. So I guess that would fall into it. Because I did have fun. I still have fun with Minecraft from time to time.
Just
It's a fun game.
I started playing it again last night.
Did you?
Yeah, I bought
That's a fun game, man.
I bought it for Bill so we could play together.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, so we played some of that. It was
That's
still
the
fun.
giant TNT droppers in the sky and just drop it, rain hell on villages.
Yep. Yeah, he's pretty good with building stuff in that game.
Blowing stuff up.
But what about you?
Bioshock Infinite.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's on my list. That's a great game.
Bioshock Infinite. Definitely Dishonored. I'm just gonna put all 3 of them together. Mass Effect 2. Bioshock, Dishonored, Mass Effect. Skyrim. Skyrim came out last night.
Oh,
too.
God, yeah. Skyrim was
Skyrim.
awesome.
So yeah, I have to.
You don't like
throw
Skyrim,
those.
Tums?
And
Not at all. Didn't like the game one bit.
Fair enough.
another game would probably be God of War. Honestly.
Oh, that is a really good game, too. I was also thinking, like, Dragon's Age, Awakening.
Yeah.
Like, the early ones were awesome. Awesome.
There's definitely a lot of games that came out that just like changed a lot.
Yeah.
In gaming, especially Fortnite. One of them, love it or hate it.
Yeah.
Changed a lot.
Yep.
And then the Telltale, the first season of The Walking Dead, really.
That was
the whole
amazing.
genre.
That was amazing. Yeah, the first season with Clementine and everything, I absolutely cried at the end of that.
Yeah.
100% cried at the end of that, and I have no problem admitting that. That was really awesome playthrough.
Wait, when did... Now I'm gonna Google this. If this game came out before 2010, which I'm...
Also, Last
Pretty
of
sure
Us. Last of Us.
Thank you! Yes, okay,
Okay, that's
it
what
was...
was going on his list.
That was... Yeah, The Last of Us, dude. That was the first and only video games as of right now where I was crying like a little bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. It's the way the power games have over you. I mean, you get so invested into the characters and the story. You know.
I think it was like, please tell me you cried during it, Mike.
Within the first, I think it's like
Yeah,
the first 15
Joel's
minutes.
daughter being killed.
Whoa, spoilers! Damn. Sorry, guys.
It came out like what, like 2012? You haven't played it now. There's a
Sheesh.
problem.
Jeez.
But yeah, that was a really interesting way to start a game, and I don't think another game's really recreated kind of like emotional beginning to a game like that.
I'm gonna make a game where the hero gets killed right away.
No.
And then that's it. And then you just
I'm
have
the hero that's gonna save the show.
yeah, and then the rest of it are like ancillary characters that just kind of, they're like NPCs. Walk around saying the same thing, but if you hit the button again, they might say something different. And that's gonna be the game. It's like NPC, like, I don't know, NPC-ness.
So the spoilers, it's just like Avengers Endgame. I own the movie. I have the movie. It's still in its packaging, and I have yet to see Avengers Endgame. I have the movie.
That was better than Infinity Wars. I liked it better than Infinity Wars. I fell asleep in the theater to Infinity Wars, just to show you how much I enjoyed that gem.
I think the first part is more rewatchable than the second.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
The second one I thought was better for a one-time view.
You should watch it. It was a good flick.
Right. I have the movie. I don't know why I haven't watched it yet.
I'm sure there's a few other movies. Dude, I have like a ton of movies over there that I've never watched but bought.
Yeah.
You should see my PlayStation 2 games downstairs. I have games that I bought back in like 2003, 2004 I've never touched. Still have them, but just never played them. They're there if I want to. That was my thinking at the time. Then, fast forward 17 years and I'm still like, oh.
Still there.
Still there.
Still there.
It's not going anywhere. And they're in good condition, and they're all complete. They got the manuals and so. If this YouTube thing doesn't pan out, I can always sell my PlayStation 2 games to get food. Send us money. I want to go see, because there's not a whole lot of movies that are coming out that I want to see, but I definitely want to go see Underwater. I heard that was pretty cool.
I wanted to see Guns Akimbo, which just looks a wild ride, start to finish. I'll have to show you the trailer for it after, because it's Daniel Radcliffe's new movie.
Okay.
So it's Harry Potter just doing some.
I don't know. Did you see Swiss Army Man? He was
did.
Really good in that.
Which I didn't really understand how he goes from Harry Potter to just doing a lot of indie and side projects.
A lot of people do that. I'm trying to think of a couple other people we
have Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Dolittle now. So.
Yeah, not sure how I
What?
feel about Yeah.
Okay.
But on the plus side, the female James Bond will not be happening. That is 100% confirmed. I'm like, that's cool.
It's good.
Again, probably a highly unpopular opinion. Let me know in the comments how much I suck.
No, because I think it's stupid to have a character that's been established for 60 years
and then just switch it up. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to restart and start a new series of movies and everything, not continuations. Then, yeah.
That's like making Austin Powers a chick. It just doesn't work out well.
Well, there wasn't Felicity Shagswell kind of like a female Austin Powers?
Yeah, he's sexist shit.
You know what? Forget that. Let Tumbles know in the comments how much he sucks.
Yay!
No, yeah, no, I agree, and I thought that was interesting, especially today where that's a big deal, and just Holly woke and everything like that. I thought it was a very interesting choice to keep it the way it is, which is really cool. Where I got off kind of a little bit on a tangent there. Are you looking forward to seeing anything that's coming out? Or you
I want to see 1917.
That does look pretty good.
That looks really good. Other than that, maybe Uncut Gems. I've been told so many things about that movie.
Oh, that's the Adam Sandler one.
Yeah,
that's right. I forgot about that.
I've had people tell me that it's absolutely amazing. It's the best movie they've ever seen. I've also heard from people this movie is absolute trash. It's garbage. Sandler sucked. There was no plot line.
I hate Adam Sandler.
Do you really?
Really?
Yeah, I love him. sans a few movies. We're gonna go like Jack and Jill specifically. Did not like that. I could have done without Punch Drunk Love. Was he in Spanglish? I can't remember. I think he was in Spanglish. But there are a few movies that I don't like him in. Everything else, he's fine with me. I grew up with Adam Sandler, dude. That dude is just funny.
He's got a couple, like, of his older
movies. His older stuff, yeah. Like Happy Gilmore and
Yeah.
Billy Madison and stuff like that. The classics. But, yeah, so I think that could be pretty cool. Very interesting. I did not know that you did not like Adam Sandler, but that's okay.
Yeah,
If everybody liked the same shit, this world would be pretty boring. You know?
But 1917 looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It looks great. The only mom saw the trailer of 1917, and the first thing that popped in her head was it's a World War I version of Saving Private Ryan.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's a pretty good take.
Yeah,
actually.
that is interesting. Huh. She's a smart lady.
She does have smartness every now and then. What? I don't know any words.
No, it was you, man. That was beautiful, bro. She does have smartness every now. I fucking love you, dude. Yeah, no, that's like I said. There's not a whole heck of a lot of things I'm looking forward to. That Nicolas Cage H.P. Lovecraft movie is coming out on January 24th, I believe.
Yeah, not.
Which they're trying to make a
Cthulhu-verse. I know.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
I am too.
Oh, that would be dope.
Plus, Nicolas Cage hasn't been in anything good in a long time. So
Have you seen Mom and Dad?
I've never even heard of it.
It's
I saw the I didn't know that it was like I saw the
thumbnail or whatever.
The picture for the movie. Oh, but I haven't seen the actual movie. It looks like it was really good.
So basically, I'll give you the quick rundown on it.
Where can I watch this?
You can probably on, I want to say Hulu or Prime. It might be on there. One of the two.
Then do not tell me about it.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to hear it.
All right.
I'm blind.
That was really good. He was really good in that. And actually, everybody was. I can't remember who the leading lady was in that, but she's been in a bunch of stuff. She's a famous actress as well. But she was really good in it too. The one thing I'm a little worried about when it comes to the Cthulhu-verse is I heard that the dudes who did Game of Thrones were attached to do the Cthulhu movie. And I'm like, no, please, no.
Well,
What is it from The Office? No! God, no! Just because they, I heard an interview with them where they described Game of Thrones as their film school. They went into Game of Thrones knowing nothing about making anything. And Netflix was like, here's a ton of money, here's this huge intellectual property, go. And then they mucked up the last few seasons so bad, and then I think they were like, they resigned from the Star Wars joint, I believe, or something like that too, and it's just like, they have a very negative connotation.
Well, the first few seasons of Game of Thrones was actually based off the books, and they had like the source material. It was really good, and then just without that, it did branch, it went pretty downhill pretty quick. But,
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe this is your specialty.
Maybe. Or they could just ruin H.P. Lovecraft, and I would be so mad.
Well,
I
we already had
question.
H.P. Lovecraft ruined with games over the years, so throw a movie in there to ruin it too.
I have a question for both of you. Have you guys played a full game of Monopoly? And if you did, how long did it take?
Yes, about 6.5 hours.
Just once?
Well, it's one I can remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
A full
Well,
game
that's
of
that,
Monopoly?
actually,
My
I think
God.
that was the only full game of Monopoly I've ever played.
I don't know if I've ever played a full game of Monopoly. I've definitely had Monopoly games go on for hours, and then everybody is just either like, screw it, this is like, we're done. I can't think of ever finishing a Monopoly game. How about you?
Out of the million times that I've played Monopoly, I've only finished it fully once, and it took about 6 hours.
Wow.
The reason why I say this is because, was it Parker Brothers? Yeah. They're thinking of making, like, a 4-story Monopoly.
No, they're not thinking about it. They're already doing it. It's like it's a twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to take up 4 times longer than
Yep.
standard amount.
So let's see, it's 10, so it's 6 if it's a normal.
So it'd be
so
24
6,
hours.
8, yeah, it would take a full day to play it. Good God.
Oh, and that's like no pee breaks or eating or smoking or nothing. That sucks.
That's a meet once a week, Dungeons and Dragons
Yeah.
type deal to finish that.
D&D, man. It's like Pac-Man and his power pellets. It's amazing. Waka 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 waka. That was my best Pac-Man impression. I'm not a talented individual. Yeah, everybody's enjoying their caffeine.
Ooh.
Delicious. So let's see, what do you got going on? Oh, you're working all weekend, aren't you, Mikey?
I am.
And Tumbles, I already know you're working all weekend.
Oh, yeah. Starts as soon as I go into work for 2 o'clock today.
Yeah, well, that's right. That's right.
And so I'm going to stop to the end of the day on Sunday.
Jeez. That's insane.
That's
work for you, though.
It sucks, but it's got to be done.
That was my chair. All right, I didn't fart. Yeah, that sounds about right.
So this yesterday sounded like you were going to upchuck in one of those videos yesterday.
Oh, that was great.
I was having some deep belly burps.
Yep, that was great. Mikey was in rare form yesterday on Polo.
You want to see me do it again tonight?
No, sure. If you want,
Sure,
I can throw in clips from the Polos, I guess. Just be like, this is Mike. Oh, maybe I'll. No, I don't want to put you on blast like that. But it was awesome. They were very nice. They were nice Polos.
Appreciate it.
They appreciated the message.
I don't remember them, but
It's okay. It's what I had to show you. But it was nice.
Remember, that's all right.
And again, it was funny. I was telling Tumbles, I was like, it really beats the alternative. I'm like, he could just be like an angry drunk, and nobody likes an angry drunk.
nah, my grandma called me a lovable drunk.
You are. And I'm like, I'll take one of those. I'd rather have somebody who's like, I love you, man, I love you, rather than like,
You're just such a piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, who keeps inviting this guy? It's his house. Oh,
very awesome.
I guess we have to smile and eat it, huh?
Don't trample the flowers.
Don't trample the flowers. Nice. Must kill Carl reference.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Tui and I have a little short film planned that we're working on. And by that I mean it's in alpha stage right now. But with any luck, we'll start shooting it in September.
So
Or not September, the spring.
So expect a 2027, 28 release window?
27. No, actually, it's a short film. So it's going to be quick. And, like, the story's pretty much done. We just have to write it out. And locations are pretty much a no-brainer. And I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be interesting. I'll tell you off camera what it is, because I don't want to spoil anything. But we're trying to figure out if we want to do it on Omleto's channel, which if you guys haven't checked out Omleto on YouTube, it is an amazing channel that has all sorts of like domestic and international short films ranging anywhere from about 8 minutes to about a half hour on varying subjects. They're absolutely fantastic. Go check it out. We're trying to figure out if we want to release it on Omleto's site or on Omleto's channel or on our channel, because you get more views on Omleto, which could lead to more on the channel. I don't know. But it's going to be pretty fun. We're excited.
I would just go to the channel that just specializes in that. Especially if it's going to get you more views and everything you want it to be seen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because it's not going to be obviously the greatest quality because we don't have the greatest equipment in the world. But one of the things that I've learned about independent filmmaking over the years is like, you do your best work with what you got. Because if you have $1 million, like a Michael Bay budget, bro, you're going to, it's going to look almost too good. You know what I mean? And over-polished. Whereas if you can take creative and artistic shortcuts if you don't have the budget for it and you have to work within a small box. parameters as opposed to like a a bigger budget movie. So I'm very interested to see how this goes, and I can't wait to tell you about it. Thanks. Yeah, so I can't wait to tell you about it and everything like that. It's no computer. What'd you do? Weird.
All right.
She's so fickle today. But yeah, no, I'm excited to tell you about it. I can't wait to get stuff going on it. I think it'll be fun, and I think you'll. Tumbles likes it. At least he likes the treatment.
It's gonna be amazing. I mean,
Stop being adorable for the camera. Thank you. That means a lot. You used the A word. Well, I think we're actually reaching about that time. So, anybody have anything they want to get out before we call it a day?
I once knew a kid who had a chinchilla named Pikachu.
You knew a kid who had a chinchilla?
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Yes. They take like dirt baths and dust baths. Chinchillas do. I had a friend who had a chinchilla. His name was Boston.
He was a pretty cool chinchilla.
Boston? He was a person.
No, Pikachu.
I know. I'm just messing with it.
It's dope.
Make sure to like the video, comment the video. And,
Smash that like button, guys! Guys, hit that like button! Smash that sub button if you like what we're doing!
Feet reveal at 100 more subs.
Feet reveal at 100 more subs. What deodorant do I use? Let's get this video to 500,000 likes and I'll show you. Mike, I think you pretty much said it all there, Mike. You got anything you want to throw in there, bud?
Nah.
Nothing? You talked an awful lot more today. I was very proud of you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
No,
You forgot to hit that push notification bell.
See, you got it. There we go. There. We got all that out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, thank you so much for watching, everybody out there. We couldn't do this without you. We could, but we wouldn't want to. And remember, go out there and do good things because no one else is going to. If everybody did one good thing for somebody else each day, this world wouldn't be such a bad place. I want to thank Tumbles and, of course, Millennial Mike and Alyssa, who is here in spirit, for being a part of this.
Worked for him. It didn't work.
Yeah,
for
it didn't work
Alyssa.
for Alyssa. I told you, it can only do it once, and it only works for Mike. But we love you guys. Thank you for watching on behalf of everybody here at HefTV. And again, super love to Katie, the world's okayest competitive eater. Please go check out her channel, Beyond Seattle Eats on YouTube. She's an absolute doll. She has a wonderful family and is a very personable and awesome person. So thank you so much, Katie, again, for all the love and all the support for HefTV. Until next time, guys, we'll see you.
It says enter refresh mode, but I haven't entered it yet. Whoa.
Is it? We worry about him.